Previously on Australian Survivor.
Come on, come on, come on!
The Titans took an early lead at the Immunity Challenge.
Titans lead, 4-0.
Go Kirby! Woo, woo!
Until the Rebels
Wow, Jake is on fire and he's going again.
Come on, Jay!
swooped in for the win.
What a comeback!
He's on fire!
After siding with Kirby at the last Tribal Council,
We do 3 on Ferris, 3 on Eileen.
the OG Titans' allegiance was clear.
Kirby right now is bloody untouchable. I thought you'd be a lot smarter than that, bro.
That's just your salesman pitch, right? Some of us just don't buy it.
But Tribal Council turned the game on its head.
Tonight, your vote is not guaranteed.
Oh my God.
An unexpected challenge.
First 3 people win the right to vote tonight. Everyone else is going to be vulnerable.
Saw Eileen, Kirby, and Ferris safe from the vote.
One of you Titans are going home tonight.
With the power firmly in Ferris's hands,
Is anybody open to working with me in the future? No. Okay.
not even an idol
I'd like to play it for the sushi boy, myself.
could save the OG Titans.
Charles, the tribe has spoken.
15 left. Who will be going home tonight?
I remember seeing my family do the baskets. I can't remember how to do it.
In the words of Jay, yeah, I'm just chilling out here in Survivor. My name is Jaden, and I've just come for a little holiday.
When I do so wrong, let me know.
It's not so wrong, but it's
So right.
It's cat, bro.
Thanks, bro. There's something I put together.
I think I'm in a really safe position.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good ass fire right there.
I'm the guy who's building fires, building gyms, and having a laugh.
Oh, best back on Survivor right here. The rhomboids, the trapezius, the scapular activation. Oh,
No one's worried about me. Everyone's just like, this guy's just chilling. Whatever we tell him to do, he does it.
So much human to massage.
I don't want a target on my back, so I just kick back.
Wow, the best massage in Samoa.
Are we gonna sacrifice Charles' socks to the gods?
I'm not touching him. Thanks, not. I'll touch it.
Okay, does anyone want to say any final words regarding Charles' socks before I
Okay,
put them the
Charles
rest?
Socks, you lived a long and wonderful life with lots of dirt.
You had the potential to be a sock puppet, and now you don't.
And now you don't because you are filthy and disgusting and no one wants you. You're being abandoned by your tribe.
Well, Tribal Council last night was pretty traumatizing experience for myself and also for our All Titans trio. And we did lose one of our soldiers, Charles, which is super sad.
See you, Sock.
Look how brown it is.
Yes.
Goodbye, Charles Sock.
However, Kirby was loyal to our lines. And right now, we just need to stick to Kirby's numbers and make it to the merge. I don't trust these guys. And I wouldn't trust them even if I wouldn't have you.
Yeah. Eileen, I don't think I could work with again. You can't trust a flipper.
I give a chance for Eileen to flip and join potentially our side or side of Kirby.
If we get Ferris out now, we may actually be able to work with you.
But the trouble comes to last night. Eileen didn't work with us.
Guys, in this game right now, we can move forward with Rebel numbers strong and knock off the Titan.
Obviously, she's loyal now to Ferris.
I've got this one snorkeling back and forth. How the hell did he get stuck like that?
We'll never have an alliance with him or promise him anything because I just have zero trust in this guy.
Apparently I talk like a salesman, right, Winner?
You do. I would say car. You can sell a car without an engine and people will buy it.
No, recruiter. We're immune to it.
We know.
Oh, I am a moon from Ferris Charm. I like it actually, a moon. This word, a moon, is very fascinating in this game. It's like gives a bit of a pleasure to the soul and system knowing that, you know, a little bit safe. So I feel like I'm safe in the moon from Ferris Charm. Would you feel like, obviously now you have Ferris, yourself, and Raymond against pretty much 5 people?
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself to be in the next target?
Yeah, I'm probably going to be always a target, especially after last night.
Last night would have been a great olive branch, though.
Yeah.
If you and I
But it would have
together.
proved that I am a flipper, you know what I mean? It's
Well,
a tough line
but
to
she
walk.
offered you a clean slate.
No, it was very clean exit for you because we proved that what happened is you still have a second chance to go and we would be okay with that.
At some point in this game, I knew I was going to be caught out as the double agent, and it backfired. Now I actually feel really vulnerable because if Ferris has an idol, then he has protection.
On the other side, do you have any people that... No.
I straight up have no one. If we lose the next immunity challenge, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to scramble for my life because my name's probably next on the chopping block and I'm probably gonna be sent home.
Bill, one word. Fulfill way what your did. Nice. First syllable. Scared. Confused. Right. Frightened. Crazy. Mad. Yes! Okay, so you've got Madagascar.
Today's been great. We're just having like a family bonding day at Rebel Beach. And it just keeps coming back and reconfirming how great this bunch of people is. I am in a sweet spot right now. I'm seen sort of in bed with Caroline, not in that way, but in a normal survivor way, in bed with Caroline, Kitty and Jade. And I've got Mark just on the back burner. But now, everyone's sort of thinking a few steps ahead of what it's going to be like in the future.
What do you reckon?
First and foremost, my priority is reconciliation.
Yeah,
I agree. I'm 100% on board. Like my priority is to demonstrate to you guys that we're strong. Like I'm
keen to work together.
Yeah, agree. No more knifing for now.
Back to the OG.
Yeah.
I feel like the band's got back together. They've accepted me back in. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm back. So I'm feeling good. And I want to just get to merge.
So who do we feel like we're better positioned with if we go into merge, Ree or Alex? And I really, seriously, I'm just going to defer to you guys.
I think probably Ree. I think because if we get over there with Ree and Kirby, Kelly and Scott,
that's a strong.
You know, we've got a strong majority.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And that's really good for us.
Yeah.
I don't want to be cocky about the fact that Kitty and I have a lot of control in this tribe right now. I know Mark would like to think that he has a lot of control, but he lost it when he voted for me. He's on the bottom right now and he's scrambling his way back up again.
I personally think, well, obviously I'm the rebel, so I'm on the outside, but I feel that Mark is very smart and he is just going to try and pull you guys apart.
Oh, he will.
So I think you should get him out before merge, because once he gets merge, he's going to literally scoop up whatever he can.
Exactly. Well, and also he'll control the narrative in terms of how Viola left.
Yeah.
And I would rather us control the narrative. Reed makes a good point. If we take Mark to merge, he's obviously very close with Val, winner. I think they will try and work together. I don't want any of us to go home.
No,
Same.
we need to stay strong till merge.
Yeah. He's a massive threat. He needs to go.
Long chat between the girls. Yeah, intense.
If he's not gunning for me now, he's going to be gunning for me in the future. In the Mafia, if somebody goes for the boss, like, you got to take him out. That's what we're going to do. I'm completely done with him. I'm so done with him.
This could be endurance of some sort.
Come on in.
It's a hold.
Rebels getting their first look at the new Titan tribe. Charles voted out the last tribal council.
I would expect that.
Mark, why do you think they voted him out?
Oh, look, you know, Charles was an OG Titan. You know, there's still low on numbers over there. That could be one reason. Also, Charles showed that he's a really strong player at the last endurance challenge, so maybe they were intimidated by his mad guns. I don't know.
Winner, is he right?
No, he's not right. It was the craziest tribal I've ever attended.
Oh.
Jonathan shook things up, and only 3 people voted.
Oh. Obviously, it wasn't us.
Who voted?
Me, Arlene, Ferris.
I didn't want it.
Are you ready to get to today's immunity challenge? Kitty?
Let's go.
Let's go. Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you're gonna hold onto a rope while standing on a steep ramp. At regular intervals, you're gonna move further up the rope, making it more difficult. If at any point you fall off, you're out of the challenge. Last person still standing wins immunity for the tribe. Titans, you have an extra play, you need to sit someone out. Can't be the same person in back-to-back challenges. Who's it gonna be?
sitting out.
Ferris, you're on the bench. Everyone else, minute to strategize. Let's get to it.
Hang on to the rope.
All right. Everyone's in position. For immunity, this challenge is now on.
You got this, guys.
First zone on the ramp is the easiest zone. You have a couple of footholds to help you out. They'll disappear as we move up.
It's going to be interesting when we go to that next step.
It would be.
We've barely started, and Scott almost loses his balance.
Talking too much.
Jaden and Kitty, you looking solid? No surprise there.
It's a whole lot already, man.
All right, you have been up there for 10 minutes.
I think it's hot.
We're gonna take the training wheels off and move up to the next section. I'm gonna count you in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone is in the next section. Now it gets harder. Now you only have one foothold. Your feet can touch the line, but cannot drop below. Little wobble from Jaden. This challenge does not favor the big boys.
I reckon we should turn it up a notch, JLC. Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
What are we going to do without this foothold?
All right. You have been up there for 20 minutes. And to keep Ferris entertained, we're going to move you up to the final section. Here we go. On 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Everyone is up. This is the fun section. Lots of movement now. It's like everyone's dancing around on hot coals.
Your feet, Patty. Or just me.
Just need to hold on longer than anyone else. Do that and you will avoid tribal council.
I'm done.
Just like that, Mark has had enough. He's out of the challenge. Caroline, your foot dropped below the line. Unfortunately, that takes you out of the challenge. Rebels down to 5.
I'm about to go. My feet are on fire.
Kirby drops. Titans down to 6.
Sorry, guys.
Raymond dropping out for the Titans.
Come on, Kels, bring your foot up.
And Jaden steps below the line. Jaden is out.
Dying.
We know you got this. Come on.
Winner's out. Eden drops below the line. Valeria, out of nowhere, drops.
you go.
Scott drops. Titans are down to 2. Rebels still have 3. Alex is clearly in trouble with those sweaty feet.
The sweaty feet. Oh. No, that's not it.
Oh, Alex is in so much trouble. Really working hard, but he just keeps slipping back toward that line. And that is it. Alex, you're over the line. Great effort. And now it's 2v2. Kitty and Rihanna for the Rebels, taking on Kelly and Eileen for the Titans.
Breathe, meditate.
Been up there for 45 minutes.
The nauseousness is coming, bub. Come on. I can't do it. The nauseousness is coming. Sorry, guys.
Out of nowhere, Kelly's out. It's all up to Eileen now for the Titans.
Good job, Eileen. Keep going. You got this, Eileen. You're carrying this.
Last person still standing wins immunity for the tribe. No pressure, Eileen. Been up there for an hour and 20 minutes. We're gonna make it a little more difficult.
No.
I'm gonna get you to choose a hand. And you need to stick with that hand. If you switch hands, you're out.
Got it, girls. This is it. Amazing work,
This is the end game now.
I'm gonna count you in on 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Come on, kid. This is it now. Find your happy place, Eileen.
Stay in there, Kitty. Stay in there, stay in there.
They're struggling, Eileen. They're struggling. You got this.
I'm done.
And that is it. Kitty is out.
Sorry, guys.
We have a showdown.
Yes, one down.
Eileen, stay in there.
Eileen versus Rihanna.
Come on, Rihanna. You're all right. Watch your foot, Eileen. Eileen, they're not going to vote you off after this. You'll be all right. Just let go.
And Rihanna, she's out. That is it. Eileen takes it for the Titans. Titans win immunity, sending Rebels to Tribal Council. Amazing work, Eileen.
You did it! You are a legend of parents. I'm so proud.
Eileen, you were quite emotional there at the end. What was going on for you in that moment?
I think I was pretty vulnerable to go home today. So it was a personal thing for me to keep myself in. And I'm proud.
Wow. Well, you should be. It was an amazing effort. Congratulations.
Yes, Eileen.
I think you deserve this. All right, Titans, you are safe. Nobody going home. You can head back to camp. Enjoy your night off.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thanks, sir.
Amazing, guys.
Rebels, Tribal Council tonight, where one of you will become the 10th person voted out. You can head back to camp, and I'll see you tonight.
Oh, look forward to it.
We've lost the challenge, but I think it's a good thing because I'm so excited to get Mark out. You know, thinks he's doing all this relationship building stuff. As far as I'm concerned, he's dead to me.
Such a good judge.
Oh, I'm so excited to step down, eh? I just really didn't want to go to tribal.
Now that the middle-aged mafia is sort of rebooted, tonight we're going to see if that old group can reunite to vote off either Alex or Rihanna. I just want to make sure that Caroline and Kitty are fine and play with me. Yes, I don't mind.
Yeah. I think they will want to keep all the Titans, 100%. And so then that leaves Alex. And you'd be happy with that?
I don't really mind. Yeah. I'm definitely not in the driver's seat tonight. I've handed Caroline, Kitty, and Eden the reins, and I'm happy to go along with their plan and let them drive the wheel.
Hey, guys. So we're just talking about how we're going to split it on Reed, but we're going to boot Alex.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Yeah.
So that would be 3 on Reed.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us on Alex. Does that sound all right?
That's fine. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so on Alex.
Yeah,
Okay.
Alex.
Alex.
These 2 are Reed.
Okay, and
So we're
what's
just,
Jaden?
and I'll
What's
let
Jaden?
Jaden know that he's Alex.
Yeah. Okay.
So Alex will vote for Rhea and Rhea will vote for Alex?
Yes, pretty much.
Good plan.
I'm feeling good about my position in the game. And if everyone sticks to the plan, Alex will be going home.
I'm telling you right now, I'm giving you this.
Same.
I'll help you out here, you help me out, because I'm sure I'm going to need it over the other side.
Yeah.
We're with you, Ray.
Yeah.
We're with you.
Mark thinks everything's okay, but we don't know what he might do once he gets to merge. I know Mark's got a great relationship with Val, and he can spread the narrative as to how Viola went home. Whereas if Mark's not there, I can spread the narrative as I see fit. So he needs to go.
So how do we do it? How do we split it to get rid of Mark?
So I reckon that if we tell Alex to vote for Mark, that he might, but we can split it between the rest of us.
Yeah.
So you're going to vote for Mark. Right. Okay. That's it.
And I'm voting Mark?
Yep.
Yeah.
I talked to Alex.
Yeah. He's a number.
Mark's a huge player. He's strong, he's strategic, he's so smart. I need him to feel safe.
How you feeling for tonight? You got it sorted from the girls?
Well, what have you done?
It's Mark with a split on Alex. But Alex won't go home. It will be Mark.
Yeah. Mark.
Yeah. That's what girls have said.
Yeah.
Well, just the only leg I got to stand on, really.
It has to be a complete blindside. There can be no doubt in his mind that he is potentially in trouble.
That's fire.
That is fire.
Chicken more?
I'm loving it. Caroline, Kitty, and Eden, and myself, we've all somehow kissed and made up.
Who's coming, I think? Be careful.
That's right.
So I got the gig again. I'm back on the drums. Boom, ching! The middle-aged mafia are back together. It feels good to reunite, guys.
I know. I agree. I just want to get to merge.
No.
I don't want to, like,
I know.
be fighting anymore.
I know, me neither.
Oh, good. How good is coconut?
Yeah. Can we just confirm 1 second who's going to talk to Jaden?
I'll talk to Jaden.
Okay, all right. So,
Okay, cool.
So,
Okay.
oh, here it is. Oh, well,
How are you?
so, do you want to?
No, you go.
Yeah, no, you go for it.
So we're going to split the vote between Alex and Ree.
Okay.
And you're going to put a vote on Alex. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm voting Alex, and so is Eden. So it's going to be 3 on Alex and 2 on Ree. Okay, so you're voting Alex.
Alex, done deal.
Okay, cool.
Easy.
Easy.
Sit.
Okay.
All right.
Happy?
We want to vote Mark out, but he is thrusting himself into every single conversation.
Where are you?
I'm voting for Mark. That's what girls have said.
Yep. Okay.
If that's true or not, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, every conversation Mark has been.
Oh, okay.
So
Yep.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the fake conversation.
We've had such little time to scramble without Mark that I'm scared that we're going to screw it up.
Yeah. We're just a bit confused.
Hmm?
A bit confused.
Oh. How?
In terms of, so, myself, Kitty, and you.
Oh, I thought you changed.
No, you two remind me that. I can't remember. I know who I'm voting for, but I can't remember who.
I was meant to be on the split. I was meant to be because you told Jaden to vote for Alex.
Yeah. Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just getting confused.
What?
I'm just getting confused.
Who are you voting? Hold on a second. Yeah.
She was on Ray.
Nothing would please me more right now than to get rid of Mark. But if I have a shot at him, I do not want to miss. And I'm scared that we're going to screw it up.
Can you tell me what's we don't know. Ree just came up to me. Is that correct?
I want to get rid of Mark, but I'm not sure whether now's the right time. The easiest thing to do is just to vote Alex out. I've got to short this up properly.
Yeah, well, we don't know. So.
No, I know. I've got minutes.
I really need to unravel this plan and switch the votes to Alex.
Okay, so I'm voting for Alex.
Yes.
He's voting for Alex.
Yep. I'm voting for Alex.
Yep, and you're voting for Mark's voting for Ree.
Okay, we're done.
Yeah.
I hope this decision to send Alex home instead of Mark doesn't come back to bite us. Oh, God, I hope it works. Cool.
Yeah, I feel a bit confused, but originally Rihanna told me we're getting rid of Mark. And I was like, oh, here we go. But then they told me I have to vote for Alex, but we're doing like a little split, I think. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what happened. I probably should have put myself into the strat chat.
Far out, man.
You good, bro? Ready, camping?
I think so. I don't know, though.
I don't know either.
Just need to eat me some more coconut, I reckon, eh? Sounds like a good idea. I like that, man.
Oh, man, I don't even know. My chill approach has led me to this moment right now where I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen tonight. I have no idea who we're actually voting for. Yeah, who knows what could happen, eh?
Evening, mate. How you doing?
Pretty good, you?
Fantastic.
Where else would you want to be?
Nowhere. This is it.
So, Kitty, it's been a while since you were last here. How has missing a few tribals impacted this tribe?
It's been bloody fantastic, Jonathan. As much as I love seeing your amazing biceps, I don't really like being here. And I feel like the rest of the tribe would agree with me. We've had some really good days of just bonding and rebuilding relationships.
So, Eden, even though it's been a while since you've come here, has the game still been ticking over in the background?
Jonathan, you know the game never stops. The game never sleeps. The beast of Survivor is always watching, ready to attack at any moment. I'm just glad that you're wearing short sleeves tonight.
What do you mean? It's long sleeves. I just rolled them up.
So we know there's no tricks up them?
Oh.
We know what you were up to last night, Jonathan. We heard you happened last night.
So, Mark, avoiding tribal council allows you to keep everyone together, but coming to tribal allows you to advance your game and getting one step closer to the ends. Which do you prefer?
I prefer avoiding tribal council, and I think Kitty alluded to it before. You know, like, my game has changed in the last few days. I think there has been some rebuilding to be done as a cause of tribal council. So I think it's really important that we have a few days off to regroup and reconnect with people, because I think ultimately that's going to make us a stronger group heading into Merge, hopefully.
But, Caroline, isn't tribal an opportunity to blow out those old strategic cobwebs and start again?
It can be. Like, it definitely can be, but it's hard to know when to blow into those cobwebs and blow out those cobwebs, and you got to try and think about when's the right moment to do that.
But Alex, on the other hand, coming to tribal could spell the end of the road.
Exactly right, mate. It certainly can. But I think tribal council, you can, you know, draw a line in the sand and figure out where things lie. I mean, at the end of the day, if you think that you've got good alliances here, then avoiding tribal council is also great.
But how do you feel about tonight? Are you worried?
I'm worried every tribal council at the moment, Jonathan.
So you haven't been able to find your position in this tribe?
I wouldn't say I found a home, no. But at the same time, like, I've spoken to every single one of these people, and I feel like I've the relationship with tried to keep it.
And Alex, as we're talking, there's this whole conversation going on down the other end. Is that starting to increase your paranoia?
Mate, absolutely.
We are both initially rebels, and these Titans hold really tight to their alliances. Even when one of their own goes and backstabs them, they still can hold a very tight alliance. So I could be thinking I'm okay, but it's actually being set up for me to go home. So I can't tell you.
You know, I would love to be privy to all conversations, but in the game of Survivor, it's just not possible.
Conversation.
No, it's all over.
None with you.
Nah, there you go. Might be my head on the chopping block.
Caroline, was that a last-minute switch of plans?
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, who knows what's going to happen, because tonight is a little different.
You're
sleeve shirt.
There's still some space
There's still
up the sleeve.
Oh,
Tonight is a little different. You will not be voting to send someone home. Instead, any player who ends up in the urn tonight will be at risk of being sent to the Titans. Tonight is a little different. Any player who ends up in the urn tonight will be at risk of being sent to the Titans. Here's how it's gonna work. You're gonna go up and vote like you normally would. But if your name ends up in the urn, then you will draw rocks to determine who's gonna go to the Titans. You pick that blue rock, you become a Titan.
Yeah, I think we could go with that. You fine? Would that make sense?
So, Eden, I see the wheels turning over. What's going on in that big brain of yours?
Just, can I? There's a lot happening in there.
There is a lot
There's
happening.
Like there's a couple of hamsters. There's a couple of things.
Can you explain to me what's going on in there?
Yeah, well, this is an interesting position because you've got the Titans who have got numbers at the moment, and you've got some pre-existing relationships over there, like Ree and Alex both have. And so you've got to make that decision. Is it going to benefit our game come merge to realign some of those people?
Are you worried that you may be giving someone the edge by sending them over?
You very well could. You very well could solidify some extra relationships. Some information can go over to the other side. And there could be a very powerful alliance that gets amalgamated without you being involved at all.
So, Caroline, Eden makes a bunch of good points. There's got to be a minimum of 2 people in that urn, right?
That's
So there's
right.
still a 50% chance that the wrong person might go to the Titans.
That's right. Look, I think if we stick to our plan, we kind of know where it might go. I think we're okay.
So, Kitty, how would you feel about pulling that blue rock?
I don't think I'd like it, to be honest. I've built really great relationships with all of these guys and our 2 new rebels, and I feel like we're onto a good thing here. So it'd be pretty bloody annoying to have to go all the way back over and start building relationships again and sort of start from scratch, to be honest.
It's going to happen in the merge anyway, kid.
I know.
What about for you, Rhiannon? Would that be the golden parachute, pulling that blue rock tonight?
I'm kind of like, it would be good either way. I feel like I've made these relationships with all these guys. I see them as allies, but I do have my allies on the other side, so it's actually like a pretty win-win.
Alex, these 5 are considering who's the best person to send over there, and it sounds like none of them want to go.
If they're thinking they want to send me or Ree, right, and they're happy with that, they want to stay as a formidable 5 over here, well, then my back here is in jeopardy anyway. But if I go to the Titans, they'll be like seagulls on a chip, and you would be first on the chopping block.
But it's been a while since you've been with those people.
It has, and Kelly's over there as well. So
Kelly's your favorite person.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out where this is gonna fall. It is time to vote. Well, let's find out where this is gonna fall. It is time to vote. Alex, you're up.
Let's see what the survivor gods have in store.
I'll go count the votes. All right, remember, whoever is in this urn will draw rocks to determine who's going to be joining the Titans tonight. I'll read the votes. First vote, Rihanna. 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 Alex. Alex. One vote left. Alex. So, Alex and Rihanna, it's gonna be one of you two tonight. We're gonna draw rocks. There's a pink rock and a blue rock. I want you to reach in, grab it. Look at it.
Not looking at it.
Watch. I can't watch.
Oh, what a game.
Okay, are you ready? Fist out. Turn it over. Reveal.
Blue one, Jonathan.
Alex. All right, well, you are no longer a rebel. You can come over, bring me your old buff. There you go. There's your new buff. You are now a Titan.
Smells so good.
Smell good?
Smells good. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it.
You are welcome. You can grab your torch.
All right.
Head out and join your new tribe, the Titans.
See you later, guys.
Bye, Alex.
Well, you might think that you've sent a loyal spy to the other side, but this game has a history of turning spies into traitors.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night. Tomorrow night on Australian Survivor.
I just heard Alex's voice and I thought I was having a nightmare.
Batten down the hatches.
You can't dictate to me. You think you will try, but you will not.
Hurricane Kelly is back.
I have absolutely no idea where that has come from.
Oh, it's good fun talking to yourself.
She's just gone rogue.
And with Merge around the corner,
I know you're going to be mad, upset enough. Very blindsided.
will old rivalries reignite?
I'm gonna demolish everyone. They're gonna receive their karma. I will be voting them out one by one.